What is going on, Battlefielders? Wally here with another Battlefield video, and today's video I'm going to talk about a few things. First and foremost, I want to give you my recap on the tournament and how I think that tournament turned out, and then I want to talk about the stream team, a little bit of the changes, and then an upcoming event that I guess I can talk about now, even though I'm not really supposed to, but I'm going to anyway. So 3 things in today's video, so I hope you stick around. You're going to be watching some Battlefield 4 footage from me. I was playing with Talk and a few other people, so check that out. So first and foremost, tournament recap. Tournament ended last week, about actually 2 weeks ago, excuse me, and Art of Execution walked away with the first place, and the A team took second once again. So a little bit of a recap, I guess, from the past tournament. I was looking for a word there. Don't know. I guess it's like a little bit of nostalgia, maybe, from back in March. 2 teams once again walked away with it. Iconic took the $1,000, and the A team took the 5 Elgatos, the 5 Elgatos, and then one person walked away with 1 Elgato in the stream. I just got to say thank you to the volunteer admins. You guys are great. Without them, we would have not been able to run the tournament on that day. Without Dan and Dasco casting the whole time, we have not been able to do it. Unfortunately, I was having some internet issues. I was not able to cast most of the tournament. I casted for about a little bit, but unfortunately could not cast for everything. But I've alleviated that problem pretty much in its entirety. Of course, I cannot control Time Warner and what they do with my internet, but I can control if I am going to get DDoS and not my own security. So I've been much more vigilant about it this time. I'm not handing out my Skype anymore. I'm actually not even available on Skype anymore. I'll be doing most of my stuff through other external methods of contact, mainly through Twitter and a little bit through email, but I sincerely doubt even email. So if you guys need to get in contact with me, feel free to just hit me up on Twitter, or of course, come into the TeamSpeak, ts.levelbf.com if you need to talk to me. But barring a few of the debacles during the tournament, I'll say that the tournament ran very, very well. I'm unhappy with a certain individual and his team, but of course, that I think goes without saying. I think a lot of people are unhappy with what they did, and I guess how they acted and who they brought on into the scene. Generally speaking, if I had an individual, part of my family or whatever, part of my base of individuals that I can count on, and I got screwed over, quote unquote, during an event, I would not go out of my way to make that event, to look down on it, to put it on blast on Twitter or anything like that. And my response would not be, well, I can't control those people. So suffice to say, I'm very, very upset with what that went down. I know a lot of people are as well. Of course, it's in the rules pretty clearly that if you back out of a match for whatever reason, you forfeit it. It's over. There's nothing you can do if you're getting DDoSed or whatever. There's nothing we can do. That's the problem with online tournaments in general, and it's nothing we can't protect people from that. I mean, there's nothing we can do. So claiming that you got DDoSed and then starting a debacle, I guess, is one way to look at it. But in my honest opinion, after watching the matches from a few different perspectives, the A team was honestly winning those games. So you can take that however you want. Great games to every single team that played in the tournament. Of course, thank you to Omega that spent the time to donate the money, of course. And thank you to Dan, Ward, Tim, Dasgro, and everyone else that took part of putting the event together itself. We really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. We hope to do more in the future. Talking about the second thing now with the stream team. If you guys haven't seen it already, the Level BF Twitch has been kind of unused. Now, there's a little bit of a conversation going on within Level, and I don't want to get into it too much because it's just not worth it. But suffice to say, we are testing right now to see if we can stream a majority of the time on Level and get some people in there. So I will have a link to the schedule below. It's just the schedule document that gives you a rundown. And I'll give you a little bit of a rundown of what's going to be. So on Mondays, we're going to see Xbox players mainly, myself, Talk, the Squirrel, hopefully a few others. I'd like to incorporate some of the TB guys in there. Of course, maybe some of the AOX guys if they're up for it, and anybody else that streams through OBS. Unfortunately, I cannot use anybody who streams direct from their Xbox because we have to give them a stream key. And from what I understand, you cannot give stream keys with the direct from Xbox, direct from PS4. Then on PS4 days, a little bit smaller of a lineup, but not any less important. Cotter will start off generally in the mornings, and we're going to move into Project Tonka, who is a lady who lives in Sweden, and she seems to be very nice. And then, of course, we're going to try to get some more AOX guys in there. Flex from AOX, which is also the manager of that team and the owner, will be stepping up and making that happen. And, of course, we hope to incorporate more PS4 guys in the future. I'm talking to a few of them right now. Ruji from Ruji BF, I believe he plays for Team Icon on the PS4, will be hopefully taking part of us. If not, some of the guys on Icon will be as well. We're trying to incorporate that. Then on Wednesdays, we got ourselves the PC Day. PC Day right now looks like it's Snook Fingers, Check Please, and then, of course, Skittles. And then the next week, actually, we're taking a look at Snoov 603, saying we can get them in for 2 hours. Should be very interesting to see if we can get them in. Should be a lot of fun to get those guys a part of it. And on Thursdays, it's event days. We got the DGL 8v8s and the TAW 32v32s in there. So those Thursdays is more of an event day than it is anything else. And then on Friday, we're still working on a Friday. But this Friday, most likely going to be just talk going up there for about 4 hours, I'd say. And I'll probably play with them. Squirrel will probably play with them. And it's just a streamer showcase. Have a good time for quite a bit of time. Something like that. We're still working on what we're going to do with Fridays. So Fridays are not set in stone. But Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday pretty much are. So that's what the stream team is going on. If you guys have any interest in that and you don't stream directly from your PS4 or your Xbox or your PC streamer and you want to get a part of this, just let me know. Hit me up, of course. We don't really care about how big your channel is. We do care about a few things. You have to be incredibly professional. You have to have a certain level of quality. You can't stream in like 240p like what I used to stream with on my old channel back in the day. You got to be up to par in certain aspects, but mainly if you're just a cool guy, that's all that really matters. That's all we really care about. You just want to support your scene, support your community, and support Battlefield and the future titles that we pick up in the future, because it's not all going to be just Battlefield, and I just want to let you guys know that right now. There's already been plans. We're talking about moving into other games, just waiting for them to come out, essentially. So there's going to be moves in that general direction. Now, the final thing I want to talk about is, actually, what did I say the third thing I want to talk about? Oh, the event. That's right. I don't have a list in front of me. I'm just improvising this whole thing, but whatever. The event that we're talking about. So, it's going to be 32v32s, but it's not just going to be on Xbox. It's going to be on PS4 and PC as well. And that's all I can say. But there will be a sign-up coming out very, very soon. Expect to see that on Battlelog. Expect to see it on Reddit. Expect to see it on Twitter. 32v32 sign up, and it's just gonna be 64 on the Xbox, 64 on the PS4, 64 on the PC. The only requirement is you have to have DLC, especially the Dragon's Teeth. And the reason we're doing that is because we're doing a little event, maybe a big event, who knows. We're shooting for big, we're shooting for the stars on this one. A big event around the Dragon's Teeth DLC release. So if you guys want to check that out, take a look out for those signups. Now, I'm not going to say anything more, and I'm not even going to say that we're going to be doing 32s in the future, because I just don't know. I want to do 32s, don't get me wrong, and we've told a lot of people that we were going to do 32s, but now we're actually doing it. We're putting it together. So keep an eye out for those signups later, sometime this week, sometime this month. I want to say it'll come out before the end of June for sure. And I'll have more information for you here on this video. But that will do it for me, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys enjoy yourself. I hope you guys enjoy all the content that we've been putting up and trying to work into. I am going to work on doing more commentaries now. I have a little bit of my time freeing up. Not so many shoutcast videos because, again, there's not that many tournaments coming on right now or anything like that. I will still shoutcast games if teams want me to, and I'll post them up here. But mainly, I'm going to be getting right back into the commentary train, and I'm just going to be talking to you guys about what you want to hear. So let me know what you think. Hopefully you're excited. I'll have links in the chat below about the stream schedule and any extra information that you might want to see. As always, you guys are great people, and I hope you enjoy your whole week, and I know I will. That will do it for me, guys. I'm out. Peace.